How you doing, sir?
Good. Brian Wolfe.
Brian Wolfe.
Pleasure to meet you.
Andy Long.
Andy Long. Brian.
Chris Baldridge.
Brian Payne.
Nice to meet you.
Just to introduce these guys. Chris Baldridge.
Sir.
Brian Wolfe. Andy Long. Ammon Bundy.
Did media come behind you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been like,
Flies on a carcass.
well, yeah, but these guys we kind of give them permission to.
Yeah, sure. Sure, I understand.
Stuff, so
Absolutely.
these guys are okay. Well, these are
come
working
out
out.
and meet with you. Yeah, it gets cold. It's t-shirt weather this morning.
Yeah, it's been much better. We'll probably want privacy at one point, don't you? Or no, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I just want to come out and offer you guys the opportunity to help you get out and get home and resolve this thing peacefully. That's I'm willing to get you an escort all the way out of the state. And I think that there's been some positive stuff that's come out of this. I'll tell you, I've talked with congressmen, senators, governor. And the thing that I can say is right now that I think that there's some positives that can come out of this.
Right.
And I think that the people of the county are excited about working out issues that come from government overreach and that.
Right.
But before this thing turns into something negative, which would ruin all of that, I think we need to find a peaceful resolution and help you guys get out of here. Yeah, I know that
Well,
I got
we're
about
here
100
for
kids
the
myself, so
yeah, we're here for the people of Harney County. We're here because the people were ignored, and we give how many hours and letters and redresses and so forth that were not even recognized at all. There was no response at all, and it's like, what do you expect the people to do if they're bringing up legitimate concerns that, as you know, that people across the nation are bringing up those concerns now. That's the big topic, and yet, Sheriff, you would not address those concerns. You would not recognize that the people had those concerns, and then you just simply chose to ignore them.
I'm here because the citizens of Harney County have asked me to come out and ask you folks to peacefully leave. And I think that you respect their wishes. And I want to help you guys get out of here. I'll get you a safe escort
See,
out.
we're getting ignored again, Sheriff.
I didn't come to argue. I just came to offer
Not
you guys
either.
a peaceful resolution.
Okay.
So,
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Well, Nick, have you ever felt like there was anything other than a peaceful resolution desired?
I worry about anything going south out here. I worry as much about you guys as anybody else. And so
We do not want anything. We're being peaceful.
right now we're at a point where some buildings have been occupied.
Right.
Nobody's been hurt.
Exactly.
There's, I feel comfortable talking to you guys. I've always felt comfortable sitting down with you. But, at some point, this is all going to have to be resolved. And I think right now, while it's on a positive note, let's work it out. Let's get our community back to normal. Let's work on the issues at hand. I've told congressmen and senators that the people want to be heard, and I'm certain they will be. But
So how about the redress of grievances?
that's where we're at. You guys are
Is the
ready to
redress
go
of
home.
grievances going to be acknowledged?
I'm not here to talk about all that. I'm here to talk about offering you guys the opportunity to leave the county peacefully, get back to your families.
So
And
the redress of grievances is a non-issue essentially.
I'm
See,
here
a
to
redress
say,
of grievances was issued, and the government, in order to be legitimate in these United States, must acknowledge a redress of grievances from the citizens, especially when they're from all 50 states and well over 100,000 signatures to that redress. Then you have an obligation as a public servant to address those issues. So that's kind of the point here, isn't it?
And that's what got us here. We tried the prudent methods. We petitioned our representatives, and we gave them notice, and they did not even respond.
Well, I'll tell you what, the representatives out here are listening, and I bet yours are too. So
And that has been
why
a
don't we
good
take
thing.
it through those channels and start getting some stuff resolved?
Well, I think that we are doing that, but that we also must continue to do that. And I think that we pose no threat to the community. In fact, there have been, I don't know, probably a couple hundred people at this point from the community, from Burns and from surrounding community, that have come down into the refuge, that have spoken to us for many hours, most of them set for, and we've communicated. We pose no threat to the community whatsoever at all. It's time to get the schools open, let your community get back to living. We do not pose a threat.
And that's what I'm asking for.
But that can be done without us leaving.
Yeah, we're not.
That can be done without us
The
leaving.
problem I see with that is, I'm not going to argue with you, is that you guys have both told me yourselves that you can't guarantee the things that other people that come here on behalf of these things want to do. And so, on behalf of the citizens, I don't want to
I'm not sure what you mean. We mean no harm to anybody. Absolutely not. And the community
I don't
knows.
believe you do, but if it only takes one unstable person to show up, and we know that. That's what I'm getting at. I'm not calling you
Well, but
unstable. I
that
think
can
you're a
happen in
reasonable guy
any
to talk to.
community, in any area. That could happen even if we
But
left.
I'm here to offer safe escort out, whatever the Fed's determined to do with that refuge stuff down there. I think right now is a good positive breaking point. Go back, kick it around with your folks, and I'll give you a call tomorrow and ask you what you decided.
Okay, but so you're not going to
I'm not gonna
address the
talk about
redress
the-
of grievance.
I'm not
The
gonna
redress of
discuss the
grievance,
redress
you're
of
not going to
grievance
talk
here right
about.
now today. No,
Okay,
not today.
excellent. Thank you.
But I
Check-
do
I do.
Thanks for coming
You're
out.
accepting the offer, Ammon, and you're declining it. What are you thinking about?
Thank you.
You guys need to look at those redress agreements too.
Thanks, Ryan. for coming out.
There's going to be progress that comes out of it. But at some point, it's going to figure it out. So let's figure out how to fix this while it's on a positive note. We can start